Wow, that was a close call. Even though she was walking into a crosswalk, the fact is, drivers aren't always paying attention. We need to be aware of our surroundings and take a look at what might be coming at us before stepping into the street. Remember to stop, look left, right, left again for stop traffic, and behind for turning traffic. Listen. When clear, walk across while still watching and listening for cars. Occasionally, you may have to cross where there is not a marked crosswalk. This can be dangerous. Take this actual situation as an example. Right here on this corner, two men walked off the sidewalk to cross the street and were hit by a car. Even though this isn't a marked crosswalk, it's still legal to cross here as the extension of the sidewalk makes this an unmarked crosswalk. So these two men crossed into the street and were hit by a car. Wait, this isn't completely right. There we go. It was dark at the time. Oh, and the two men were wearing dark clothing and they were drinking. So when they walked into the street and got hit by a car, who is at fault? You might want to say the driver, but you would be wrong. You see, these two men didn't use common sense. They didn't look to see if there were any cars. Hold on. There we go. Back to common sense. It doesn't matter if it's night or daylight. You have to look at what is coming towards you before walking into the street. These two men clearly didn't stop to see if there was any traffic in the street. The driver wasn't found to be at fault because the driver didn't have a reasonable amount of time to see the people crossing the road.
What about crossing right here? Is this legal? People cross in the middle of a roadway like this all the time.
You want to say this is jaywalking, right? Well, you are legally allowed to cross here, but only if there are no vehicles coming that could be an immediate hazard. Also, there's a section of the law that you must understand. The section that states you must use due care. What is due care? I'm glad you asked. It means that you're responsible for your own safety. Getting hit by a car isn't fun and you're always going to lose. But if you're at fault because you didn't use due care, it's not going to help the situation at all. If you're going to cross the street in a place like this, you may, but you have to do so in a way that doesn't impede traffic. If cars are coming, then the safe thing to do is just walk to a corner or a controlled intersection. Controlled intersections. Can you cross when the signal gives you permission? Yes, you sure can. But that light doesn't make a magical wall to protect you either. And the sad fact is that people run red lights and turn corners without stopping. So even when you're at a light, you must look to see what is around you and protect yourself. Sure, the driver is more than likely going to be found at fault if you were hit, but that doesn't matter because even though it's the driver's fault, you still lose. So be aware of your surroundings. Look around you before you ever step into the street. Remember that vehicles in the street are a lot faster and bigger than you. So look around and cross safely. I shouldn't have to say it, but that does not mean being a distracted pedestrian either. Don't assume everyone is watching out for you. Take your eyes off your phone, book, or whatever it may be, and look around before stepping into the street. Remember to stop, look left, right, and left again for stop traffic, and behind for turning traffic. Listen. When clear, walk across while still watching and listening for cars. And if you're walking in the dark or low light conditions, remember to stay visible. Wear light-colored clothing and reflectors. Without them, you can be practically invisible. Remember, if you're hit by a car, it doesn't matter who has the right of way. You're going to lose. Even when you're looking out for drivers, they may not be looking out for you. Look around and please use due care. Be aware when crossing the street.